Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Lisa and I like to make videos on luxury fashion, handbags, shoes, ready to wear. I like to do some styling videos, especially from the standpoint of somebody who is in the middle of her life and also mid-size. So if that's something that you would enjoy, I would love it if you would just take a second and click the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. So as we are getting closer to the holidays, I thought I would do a series called $500 Fridays. So every Friday I'm going to release a video featuring a different luxury house and exploring some items that they have that would be good for gifts up to pretty close to the $500 mark. You know, there might be an exception here or there, like a little bit over. So, you know, give me some grace there. Don't come for me in the comments, I guess. So today we're going to start with Louis Vuitton, and I will be putting pictures up on the screen. I will also try to remember to link everything below. These are not affiliate links. I have no affiliation with any of these luxury brands, but I will try to link them so that it's a little bit easier for you to shop if you so desire. All right, so let's get into these items from Louis Vuitton that I think would make great gifts and are up to the $500 threshold. So I am kind of looking at these things on my iPad just so I can kind of keep track. If I have the actual item, I will show you my version of it up close and in person, but otherwise, like I said, I'll be popping pictures up on the screen so you can reference them. So the first thing is we're going to talk about some jewelry, and the first item is called the Crazy In-Lock Earring Set, and I'll, like I said, pop a picture up here. I will also put the item number and the name on the screen with the price. These are $395, and the reason why I thought these were kind of cool is you actually get 3 earrings, as you can see from the picture, and so you can mix and match. So it's really like getting, what, 6? Am I doing that math correctly? I forget that whole permutation combination equation. That was like back in 11th grade calculus, so forgive me if I'm not doing that right, but I believe that if you have 3 earrings, you can have 6 combinations, right? 1, 2, 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm right. Sorry, again, I'm good at math, but this is pulling back for me. But anyway, the point is that you get quite a few like combinations and permutations that you can use these 3 earrings in for $395. So if you're anything like me, I like to do that math a little bit differently. So instead of saying it's $395 for the earrings, I like to them divide. So if it is 6, let's assume it's 6 different combinations you can make. Well, that's really $395 divided by 6. So that's only like 60 whatever odd number of dollars per earring. I mean, not per earring, but per set of earrings, right? Because you get 6 different combinations. Does anybody else do that? That's the way I like to justify things in my life is, you know, in addition to like cost per wear, I like to break things down like that too. So I just think that was a great option, and I think they're really cute. They are pretty small. So, you know, if you're like looking for some really big statement earring, this isn't going to be it. But I thought for $395, this would be a really cute gift. All right, so sticking in the jewelry category, the Essential V necklace, which is $480, I think is just a classic Louis Vuitton piece. I mean, it's in the name, right? Essential. So it must be essential. So it's essential for your collection. It would be essential for anybody's collection, and hence a great piece to choose from. You know, you can get it in either the gold, or I think you can color. It's obviously not gold. This is fashion jewelry, folks. So, you know, let's keep that in mind. But I think it also comes in like the white gold color. It does have an adjustable chain, so it's not just like stations, but it's actually like a link section that you can basically attach it wherever you want and make it any length that you want. Again, just a really classic piece, and I think would be a great gift for, you know, anybody in your life that wears necklaces. The last piece of jewelry we're going to talk about is technically from the men's collection, but you know, we don't discriminate here. Anybody can wear anything. So this is the LV Instinct set of 2 rings. And again, I just thought that this was a great way to maximize your gift giving. It's $475 and you get 2 rings, and you get one in the gold tone and then one in, it almost looks more like platinum than it does white. It's got kind of a grayer, if that makes sense. And obviously you're seeing it in the picture, so you know what I mean. But again, you can wear one, you can wear the other, or you can wear both together. So again, that's 3 ways of wearing this in one, which 475 divided by 3 is, you know, 125 bucks per wear. So again, a great value. So I think this is great. I think it would be great for men or women. I would love this, especially like on a middle finger. I think this would be a great gift for somebody, especially at that price point. Next, we're going to start getting into some accessories, I guess you would call them. So the first is this Monogram classic scarf. Again, technically from the men's collection, but as we said, anybody can wear this. And it's just a great, it comes in, I was just looking to see. So it technically comes in 4 different patterns. It comes in a light gray, black, charcoal gray, and navy blue. What you're seeing on the screen right now is black, and it's $475. So it doesn't want to tell me what it's made out of. So I don't know if it's wool. I don't know if it's a wool cashmere blend. It doesn't say, but again, it's, you know, a great overall scarf. I think in these particular colors, it's a pretty subtle, it's not like in your face monogram kind of thing. And a great gift, especially if you have somebody who's, you know, in a colder climate and needs to wear a scarf. I don't know that I would like give this to somebody who's living in Florida, but you know, if you have someone in your life, or if you yourself live in a colder climate, or you just get chilly and you want to snuggle up in a scarf, hey, go for it. So yeah, the Monogram classic scarf for $475. All right, the next item, again, let's be versatile. We love a versatile moment. We love somebody that can do, you know, more than one thing. And this is the LV iconic 20mm reversible belt. So she can do double duty. She's, you know, on one side on the monogram, in the classic. Now this I think actually also comes in a couple of different variations. So there's the monogram with the red, so it flips to a solid red belt, or this one flips to a solid black belt. So super versatile, I think. You know, you can, if you want more of a, you know, just a very subtle, well, I mean, it's not super subtle because you got LV on the buckle, but it's pretty small. It's not, as you see on the model picture, it's a pretty, you know, 20mm is pretty small. I mean, it's not teeny tiny, but it's, you know, it's not like an Hermes, you know, Constance belt buckle kind of thing. It's fairly small. So if you want to wear it on the black side and be a little more subdued, you can, or, you know, flip it over if you're wearing some of those, you know, creams, tans, taupe, you know, kind of colors, and you want to flip it over to the brown monogram side, you have that option too. And it is only $415. So again, doing my math, that's only $207.50 per belt. Okay, so let's get into some SLGs, and I do have some of these items to show you. The first one we're going to talk about is the 6-ring key holder. I tend to think that if you surveyed 100 members of the luxury community, probably 90% of them would rank this maybe their top SLG of all time. It's certainly one that I've had for probably the longest in my collection, and is definitely a must-have. I mean, from my perspective, it's a must-have. So we've got the 6-ring key holder. I'm specifically looking at the one in the monogram. So this is my 6-ring key holder. As you can see, it's got some keys in there. I also have mine monogrammed with my initial heat stamped down in the corner there. That would also be a great gift idea, is getting things monogrammed for people. So if you're getting a small leather good like this, I think that's a nice touch. You know, obviously these come in other leathers and other canvas prints. I think it comes in the Damier Ebene. I don't know if it still comes in the Damier Azur. I believe Dale from Dale's Addiction has the one in the Damier Azur that she was just trying to get some use out of, I believe, recently. But, you know, it's a great, like I said, I would venture to guess that most people who carry luxury would put that as one of their top pieces in their collection. All right, for those of you who, you know, maybe they already have a key holder, or, you know, you just don't know if they'll use that, pretty much anybody would use a card holder. And this one is just the classic. It comes in the reverse monogram, it comes in Damier Ebene, it comes in the monogram with, that has some color with it. The one I have up on the screen, the reverse monogram one, comes in at $265. Some of the other iterations of it, the monogram with the like colored interior, the fuchsia, is also $265. The bicolor empreinte leather comes in at $480, so just sneaking under the budget line there. And let's see, you can also get it in epi leather, which is $295. So lots of choices for a card holder for both the man or woman in your life, and all under, you know, a pretty good price. I think the most expensive was the empreinte at $410, but if you want to stay under $300, you could get the epi leather or you could get the canvas version. Another very classic piece in the Louis Vuitton SLG line, and one again that I think many luxury lovers would rank very high up in their kind of must-have SLGs, albeit I don't have one, is the key pouch, or how we like to refer to it as the clay. So this comes in monogram. It also comes in the Damier Ebene. It comes in some empreinte options, which are more expensive. So we're going to stick right now with the canvas versions, and those are up to $325. So still well within the budget, but certainly more than it has been. It stayed at $200 for a long time, and now we're up to $325. But you know, this is great all around, especially for somebody who maybe wears smaller bags or doesn't want to carry a whole lot. You can stick some cards in there, fold some bills. You've got the key thing, the key holder on it so that you can pop your keys on there. And it's a great grab and go. A great gift. $325 I still think is a fair price for it, because like I said, it is a very versatile piece, and one that I think anybody would enjoy. All right, so the next one is called the coin card holder, and I'm going to pop a picture up here of what is like currently in stock. This again comes from the men's collection, but clearly can be used by anyone. If you're looking for more functionality than just a card holder or the clay, but you don't want to spend recto verso money, I think the coin card holder is a great option. It's super slim. So this is the one that I have, and again, it's from the men's collection, but I carry it. So it's in this really pretty like navy blue with kind of a royal blue contrast in there, and that's this side. So the way this works is you have a compartment here, a slot here where you can, you know, put receipts or bills, whatever, and then on the back you have 4 card slots. And then you've got the center zip, which does have a little bit of a gusset, so you can, you know, throw some additional things in here. So if you want to put folded up bills and coins in that center compartment, your cards on the back, and then like I said, you know, receipts or anything that you know, parking ticket, if you had a parking ticket, like you got ticketed because you didn't feed the meter, that kind of ticket. I mean, like the kind when you go into a garage and it gives you a ticket, that kind of parking ticket. or your Metro card for those of you who live in cities where they take public transportation. So I would stick my Metro card in that pocket, and super easy to access. So this, I think, is just a really, really functional piece. You know, this comes in at $415, which I think is great value for money. It serves all of the purposes that you need for a wallet, but it is super, super thin, as you can see. I mean, it's really has a slim profile and can fit, you know, any mini bag, and it's a great one to have. So I would highly recommend. Like I said, I have this one. You can get it in the Monogram Eclipse. I think there are some other versions. Some of them I think might run a little bit more than over $500, but these in kind of the basic Monogram combinations come in at $415. So moving out of SLGs, we're going to move into the world of fragrance. And as most people know, Louis Vuitton has a huge selection of both women's and men's, but again, I think they're unisex in general. So this is one of my husband's actually. So they come in these boxes here, and all the fragrances I believe are $280 right now. Some of them, those ones that have like the really ornate caps, are more, but the sort of run-of-the-mill, if you want to call them, Louis Vuitton fragrances, they come in this box. And then, so this is one that I got my husband when we were in New York in June. This is the City of Stars, and it does actually have, you can get, the other reason why I think that getting somebody a bottle of fragrance is a really great gift is you can get these bottles monogrammed. So this does have my husband's initials on them, but that is what the bottle looks like. They all have the magnetic cap, which is great. And I love this one. This is a very pretty bottle. It kind of ombres into different colors. But, you know, tons and tons of fragrances to choose from. So, you know, if you know sort of what kind of notes they like in a fragrance, it would be a great idea. And I love the idea of getting the bottle monogrammed. Okay, last couple things we're going to talk about. The first is Louis Vuitton books. So if you are somebody who loves coffee table books, or you know someone who loves coffee table books, Louis Vuitton has a slew of different options. Some of the ones that I thought were particularly noteworthy that I thought people would enjoy, they do have the new Virgil Abloh book out, which I think just got released. I think maybe within the last month or so. Those run $120. There is like a collector's version of it for like some crazy amount of money. I don't remember what it is. The Catwalk one I think is a great option. It's got pictures you'll see here of different fashion show events that Louis Vuitton has done across the years, and just really great pictures in that one. And that one is only $75. They also do come in different languages. So if, you know, you're buying for one of your French speaking friends, you can get it in French. If you are buying for somebody who you know is a luxury lover, but you're really, you know, you're not sure exactly what they have, or, you know, you don't want to buy them a fragrance because that's really personal and you don't really know what they like, or maybe you don't know, you know, they already have a lot of SLGs, and so, you know, you don't want to go down that route. I think a coffee table book is the perfect gift, because everybody can use a book, whether they actually read it, or, you know, it's out on their coffee table to peruse, or whether it's, you know, stacked on some other books and used as decor. You can get them as low as $75 and, you know, really get somebody a very, very nice and thoughtful gift from a luxury brand. And last but not least, for those of you who are or have a planner in your life, somebody who loves agendas, who loves to write down, right? They poo-poo putting notes or, you know, appointments in their phone. They're all about writing things down. Then Louis Vuitton has something for them too. So if they don't already have an actual Louis Vuitton agenda cover, you can go with a pocket agenda cover at $325, or the small ring agenda covers are $450, which, you know, that's a great size. It can fit in most handbags, you know, maybe not your micro or nano bags, but you know, pretty much any other handbag, you should be able to fit one of the small ring agendas in. And then if for some reason you know that that person already has an agenda, you could get one of the 2023 or whatever subsequent year agenda refills for them. And those, you know, range anywhere from $68, I think, all the way up to $110, depending on the size of the agenda. So again, very much within the budget. And like, if you know somebody who's really into carrying an agenda or a diary or a planner, whatever you want to call it, this I think would be a great option. So there you have it, guys. The first $500 Friday is in the books with Louis Vuitton. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.